Today is Monday and I hope everybody here had a great weekend. It was Mother's Day this past Sunday. Hope all of you guys wish your mothers well, spoiled and treated your mother this Mother's Day. And to all the mothers that are watching this right now, happy belated Mother's Day to you guys, I suppose. Me personally, my mother was working this Mother's Day. She's a nurse, so she was working from 7 to 7. So basically, she was working the whole day. So I did try to give her a call just to say happy Mother's Day and yada yada, and to promise her that I'll spoil her on a later date. I didn't get it. Rang, went to voicemail, and like her voicemail, it was personalized, and it kind of threw me off, to be honest with you. So I hung up, called again, and you know what? It's the same voicemail. Now, my mom's been dating. She got a new man in her life. My father passed away in 2003. So, you know, it's about time that she gets somebody in her life. Now, I'm definitely happy for her because she's got a guy that will help her personalize her voicemail. Because my mom has had, you know, the standard one that is actually from Vodacom itself. And she's not really tech savvy. So this guy seems to be teaching my mom some new... Oh, God. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it. What was I saying? Happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. And today I've got some red hot news for you. The topics that we'll be discussing in today's video are on the screen right now. The timestamps are in the description below. With that said, hello and welcome to Raid Live. Our first story, 2018 Idols winner Yanga's album reaches #1 on iTunes. 18-year-old Idol Season 14 winner Yanga has released a debut album this past Friday. The album is titled Promised Land, and Yanga took to her social media to announce that the album is out. She wrote that, "Guys, it's out. Please make sure you get it, Bantase. I love you all very much. This is my thank you to all those who voted for me on Idols and those who have jumped into the boat to support me." So definitely do get Yanga's album Promised Land. It's out, it's hot, it's got some 10 songs on there. I've been listening to, I think I've listened to about 3 songs so far. Got it today. Now after a day it had been out, she posted on her social media, "Check this out, guys. We hit #1 on iTunes, pop chart, and 2 overall charts. Thank you. I really don't know how to thank you guys." Now personally, I'm an Android user, so I don't know how the iTunes chart works, but it seems like she has reached #1 on the iTunes charts. Congratulations nonetheless. Now on her debut album, she does feature some artists such as Anati Mankaye as well as Amanda Black, and she also features Paxton, who was also on Idols. He was actually the runner-up. So for those of you who have gotten Yanga's album and have listened to it, do comment down below and let me know what you guys think about her debut album. Our next story, Babes Wodumo's father says she will never go back to Mampintsha. Now last week there were some reports that Mampintsha had dropped charges of assault against Babes Wodumo, and there were also some reports, but they were never really confirmed by any of their management, that Babes Wodumo has done the same. However, Babes Wodumo's father, Bishop Welcome Simelane, has vowed that she, Babes Wodumo, will not be getting back with her ex-boyfriend Mampintsha, and basically that is where the confusion has now set in, because as far as a lot of people are concerned and the reports are concerned, Babes Wodumo and Mampintsha have sorted out their differences, they rekindled, they love, they recorded a #1 trending song on YouTube. Basically from that assault and everything, what has been birthed is a hit. Now according to the reports, Babes Wodumo spoke to Daily Sun and he said that over my dead body, my daughter will never go back to that man. It's not true, she has not gone back to him. Now he's referring to all the rumors that Babes and Mampintsha have rekindled their love and they are back together. So Daily Sun did ask him how he felt about Babes Wodumo recording a song with Mampintsha, and Babes Wodumo's father said this: "Just because they recorded a video together doesn't mean they are romantically involved. They're working together. Their relationship is that of colleagues, not lovers." Now one thing I will say, that could definitely be true. They could still be working together. After all, Babes Wodumo is still an artist of West Inc. And even though on a personal level as lovers it seems like they are fumbling the ball, it doesn't mean that the actual business relationship has to suffer. If they can still make money in terms of business, why not continue doing that? Now, another side of the coin, especially when it comes to Babes Wodumo's father, is that he has actually put out some very wild accusations, such as Mampintsha has bewitched his daughter. And he did touch on that, and he said that this case is in court and I can't carry on with some of the statements. I withdraw the bewitching statement. This is what he said with regards to that. So a person that can withdraw his statement, say something, and then later on say he's withdrawing it, is not a very reliable source of information, I will say that. one thing that does seem to be certain is that Mampintsha and Babes Wodumo will appear in court this Wednesday, so I suppose we will officially find out what is going on then. Now, with regards to the reports that Mampintsha and Babes Wodumo have dropped charges against each other, the NPA spokesperson said this: "We have noted the media reports but have no indication that Babes intends to withdraw the charges or that she has already. As far as we are concerned, Mampintsha will appear in court on Wednesday. We have not been told otherwise." And according to the NPA spokesperson, if Babes Wodumo does intend to withdraw the charges, she will have to make the court aware on Wednesday when they appear in court. But until then, do let me know what you guys think about Babes Wodumo's father saying that she will never go back to Mampintsha over his dead body. Personally, I will say don't ever say statements like "over my dead body," because that is how parents end up being killed. I'm just saying. Our next story, Zahara doing well after the TS Records drama. Zahara, after basically being the talk of the town the whole of last month over her battle with the former record label TS Records, it seems like business is certainly booming for Zahara. She took to social media to show her gig guide, basically showing that she is pretty much booked all of July. She's going to tour Canada as well as the US. And also on the 31st of May, she will be going to Rwanda. So it definitely seems like all this drama with TS Records has not slowed her down. Girl is going international, and definitely all the best to her. Our next story, DJ Tira not greeting Coco as he walks on stage. So DJ Tira posted a video on his social media of him walking on stage, and all of a sudden he found himself being dragged all over social media for apparently snubbing the Coco who reached out in the crowd and tried to shake his hand. Now this particular incident happened before he was heading on stage at the Tira Stadium in Mpumalanga. So like I said, a woman reaches out to him and he just walks past her. Now DJ Tira captioned that particular post, Tira Stadium, Mpumalanga, the name is Umthokozisi. That is basically the name of the song that is playing. He later on amended that particular post and he wrote, "Please note, I didn't see that lady trying to greet me. If you know me, you would know I wouldn't just ignore someone trying to show me love. I guess I switched into the zone a minute early. Ngiyaxolisa." Now, before I even give you my personal opinion on this, do comment down below and let me know, do you think DJ Tira actually snubbed Umakoko on purpose? Now, with regards to how I personally feel about this, I mean, I do know what it feels like trying to get into the zone, trying to hype yourself up and basically shutting out everyone else. Now, as you can clearly see, as he's walking up to the stage, he's not walking past, greeting everybody left, right and center. He's basically walking on stage. Now, personally, I'll say this: if he did, shake a couple of other people on his way to the stage and he just snubbed Makoko, then yes, I think he would have done that on purpose, but he didn't greet anyone on his way there. And as he said, he's in that zone, his focus is there to perform. So I kind of get what he's saying. I get it, he kind of like tunnel eye vision. He's going there to do a particular thing. He's focused. And I honestly do get it. Hopefully he can find Makoko and give her a huge hug and say, excuse Makoko, I didn't see you. I was focused. But like I said, do let me know what you guys think. Our next story, DA Old Guard out for Mmusi Maimane's blood. So Sunday Times yesterday ran a story that basically alleges that the DA Old Guard is out for Mmusi Maimane's blood. They want him out as the DA leader. And according to that particular article, DA leader Mmusi Maimane's future is expected to come under sharp decision at a crucial meeting of the party's federal executive, the DA FedEx, which is basically responsible for the party's day-to-day affairs, and it is due to meet at Nkululeko House in Johannesburg to basically reflect on the party's most underwhelming electoral performance in years. So this is basically the first time that the DA since its formation has failed to increase its electoral support, and it has dropped its share of national votes from 22% under Helen Zille in 2014 to 20.77% this year under Mmusi Maimane. Now, obviously, when you think about 2%, you think it's not that great, but it definitely does have an impact. They will lose the number of DA MPs in the National Assembly, so they will go from 89 to 84 MPs in the National Assembly. Now, according to a source in the DA, a snitch has told the Sunday Times that Maimane's detractors in the party are baying for his blood and are also gunning for the DA CEO Jonathan Moex, who was in charge of the party's election campaign. And those that are involved in the bid to oust Maimane are said to include current and former MPs and MPLs from the party's neo-conservative grouping known in the DA circles as the Old Guard, which seems to not agree with the direction the party has taken under him. And according to that party or the snitch, the DA old guard was actually gloating even before the results started coming in. There were so many of them who were waiting for Mmusi Maimane to fail. So basically that is what that article is about. So it does seem that there are a couple of people who are not happy with Mmusi Maimane as the head of the party. And it seems like Mmusi Maimane is wanted out even earlier than when was expected. The DA's National Congress, where they do vote in their leader, is actually scheduled for 2021. So they actually want him out way before then. So do comment down below and let me know what you guys think about the DA old guard wanting Maimane's blood. Personally, I do feel that Mmusi Maimane and the DA are not a perfect fit. Because for me, it feels like Mmusi Maimane was put at the head of the DA to gain the black people's support and their votes. So basically now we have established what Mmusi Maimane brings to the DA. Now ask yourself, what does the DA bring to Mmusi Maimane? And for me personally, I will admit I am drawing a blank. And just like that, we have come to the end of today's Red Hot News. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Give it a huge thumbs up and share it with your family, your friends, your enemies. Confuse the heck out of everybody. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Red Live if you haven't and binge watch my previous videos.